I'm here with Sam Groth, Nine commentator. Hello to you, my friend. How are you?
I'm great. Great to be here.
Yeah, it is great to be here. Let's talk about Ash Barty's match last night. I watched it. I was very, very nervous in that first set, let me tell you. She went down 7-5. Took a little while to sort of get her groove on. What did you think of the match, and what did you think of her response in those two sets?
I think the way she responded after what happened in the first set was amazing. I mean, proved that she's the quality player that we all know she is now. There's a reason she's the #1 player in the world. And of course, you would think coming out and playing on Rod Laver Arena for the first time in this tournament with the pressure of, everyone believes that she can win this title. Of course, there was going to be a few nerves, but once she overcame that, wasn't she great?
Wasn't she great? And I love her response to the commentator at the end during the interview. It's all good. It's all good. I love that. It wasn't so good, though, for Sam Stosur. Really unfortunate for her. She bowed out in the first round for the 5th consecutive year. Where does she go from here?
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, I think for Sam, I would have loved to see her do as well in Australia as she has done overseas for all of her career. We know she's won a US Open, she's made the final at Roland Garros, but just has never really put it together at home. And for whatever reason, with the pressure that she's carried here, we haven't seen her play her best tennis, and we didn't see it again last night. I mean, McNally from the US, she's going to be a young superstar. She's a great athlete. But for Sam, I mean, it's incredible for her. But for Sam, she's going to have to, I guess, go away and prepare herself for the rest of the year. She loves playing and she still wants to be out here. I think that as long as she wants to be out here, she's done enough in her career that she deserves to call time when she wants to. But she would love to do better here, and I think we would all love her to do better here as well.
Wouldn't we? Yeah, I'd love to. And she wants to come back, so that's good news. Novak Djokovic, he looked like, well, he had a really solid start. A bit of a hiccup, and he was really challenged at times, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. I mean, Gendlon Struff, he's a quality opponent, but same thing. All of these guys coming in first match, that's probably when they're most vulnerable. They haven't had matches on these courts yet. I mean, he's won the title 7 times. He's my pick for the event. I just think the way he played during that ATP Cup, he's got such a good record against Rafa, who's the #1 in the world. I think he's won their last 19 sets on hard court in a row. So, early matches that are tough early in the tournament aren't such a problem for these guys. They want these sort of matches, but he's through. The big guys are all getting through at the moment, especially on day one.
Yeah, the big three, the triumvirate. I've got to ask you about Nick Kyrgios.
Yep.
How do you think he's going to go? The Today Show's Nick Kyrgios.
Oh, look, I love watching Nick. I mean, he's an enigma, isn't he?
Yes.
He's playing out on Melbourne Arena today against Sonego. This guy won a title last year, actually, on grass in the lead up to Wimbledon. So his opponent can play, but that stadium's going to be packed, and it's whether you love or you hate Nick. People are going to be there to watch for different reasons, but he seemed happy through that ATP Cup. It seems like he's in a great headspace, has a good group around him. I don't know. I mean, you don't know. It's so unpredictable, but I'd love him to do well. I mean, I think we all say how we know how good he can be, and we've seen how good he can be, but putting it together for 7 matches, best of 5 sets. But I think we should all just embrace and enjoy Nick, and if he wants to be the entertainer, then just enjoy the show that goes along with what he brings to the court.
Absolutely. He's got the talent, hasn't he?
100%.
We wish him all the very best. Now, you're the reigning world record holder for the fastest serve in the world.
I am.
263 kilometres an hour you serve. So why don't you give us one now? Come on.
I'm not sure I'm going to be able to give you 263 at this time of the morning.
263 k's an hour. That's amazing. Whoa! There you go. He's still got it. He's still got it, Sam.